set up a lot from closed guard. Guys will, or actually it's an open guard. They'll come up kind of like a Kimura sweep or whatever, and then they'll come around and they'll get this guillotine, right? So this is a bad spot for us. Go back down for a second. So the guillotine, if you haven't got or front headlocks on there, this is a windpipe choke mostly. It does come across both of your carotid, and it will blood choke you eventually. But it's contingent on it going across your throat right here. So if you get onto different angles, right, that takes it away, right, then that releases the pressure on the choke, right? So our main goal is to get out of this squared up position and into a side position, in particular the non-choking side, right? So we're trying to get our head from coming here to coming here, right? And what that does is open up that carotid right there. It makes it so that we can breathe a little bit longer. Okay, we can go this direction too, but the problem with that, it accomplishes the same goal, but the problem with that is it leaves them opportunities to escape back and recover their guard and start the choke again. So this side is the opposite side is the way we want to go. So first thing we do is once we get in here, right, we want to get out of this guard. If he sits back and locks his guard up, I'm in big trouble right here. There's not a whole lot I can do to get out of this, and he's going to crank away. Okay? So first thing I'm doing, if I see him come up for this, right, is I'm grabbing this leg and I'm pushing it to the mat. Okay? And then I'm trying to step over. From here, my next step is to get rid of the pressure. Chris is being nice and not choking me right now, but normally you'll want to throw this arm, right, the opposite side over the shoulder and push forward. Okay. From here, we'll come into side control, and now it's just a waiting game, right? So he's not gonna be able to choke me from right here anymore, and we can wait a little while. But to expedite that, we're gonna do a Von Flue choke, which come around here, guys. Von Flue choke is basically a head and arm triangle. We're gonna choke him with this arm. This hand goes behind their back. This hand goes to their hip. We're going to put some pressure on, right? We're putting shoulder pressure into the carotid. And then whenever I want to choke, I'm going to lean more onto that side. Okay? So, two parts. So, we all understand the pass part to the opposite side. We good with the guillotine escape? Okay. So, now that we're into the Von Flue side, a couple of different ways. I like to do this grip, right, which is just around the side, so I can control this near side hip, right? Some people like to do a gable grip, and I like this too, but to me it's hard to get whenever they've got the choke. It's hard for me to reach over here. So different body types might like it better, but this is where I like it. I like to be right underneath this lat on the far side, right? So that my shoulder goes right into the side of his neck, right? And I'm coming up to my toes, and I'm slowly just switching my weight towards his head. Okay? It's a slow death, right? All of a sudden, if you haven't been choked like this before, you think you're fine. I'm going to hold on to this choke, whatever, and then all of a sudden the lights start dimming, right? And you don't know what happens. It's happening. So Chris has done this a few times.
Yep.